It's been a while since we've checked out Arknights, but here we are. We're going to be checking out a philosophical interpretation of the Arknights world. And that's very exciting because I love philosophy and I love the world of Arknights. It's absolutely one of the most interesting mythical fictional worlds that I've seen in a very long time. So let's check out this video by That Thompson, and shout out to the Discord because that's where this came from. Let's go ahead and check this out, man. The Absurd in Arknights, a philosophical interpretation. All right, let's go. The despair, the tragedy.
Is it its vibrant, fractured world, packed with so many unique cultures and vivid histories? Is it its vast repertoire of iconic music, produced by so many talented musicians? The gorgeous UI and stunning character designs? Or the tactical tower defense gacha gameplay? Well, it is all of those, of course. But it wouldn't be complete without its story. In these 6 years, we have witnessed Arknight's narrative.
In my opinion, that's probably the most important. Gameplay, in my opinion, used to always be like #1. But I've gotten to the age where if the story isn't the best part, then what is going on? Unless the gameplay can carry it.
To evolve into a truly existential struggle. But here's the thing. Despite the suffering, the destruction, and the death, Arknights isn't grimdark. Instead, this game insists on something more difficult, more profound. Defiant hope.
It's like
Despite
existentialism.
Fragility, despite humanity's fallibility, despite the universe's screams of futility, to reject surrender and stubbornly fight for the future. That is absurd.
Yo, man, that sounds like the human experience.
Absurdism is a philosophy.
Yeah,
By
Sisyphus.
the French author Albert Camus. Like many other philosophers,
One of the greatest.
concerned with the phenomenon of the absurd. What is this absurd? Simply put,
Yo, let me ask, for the people that like philosophy, who are your top 3 philosophers? I'm gonna give #1 to Socrates, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, the OG, Friedrich Nietzsche, and Jesus Christ, and that's not a joke.
the absurd refers to the human condition to demand meaning in a universe that never answers. It is absurd because it is futile, like talking to a wall. Yet, that absurd is inherent to human existence. For as long as humanity has existed, humans have sought reason and purpose to their lives.
Looking for the why.
They suffer.
There it is. Why?
Why are we even alive?
One of my favorites is, why do you live? Once you figure out why you live, oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, you'll realize your bad days aren't really that bad.
We ask these questions only to be met with nothing. The universe doesn't operate on justice or grand narratives, only in physical laws. No matter how hard we speak to it, it cannot respond in the way we want. The language
The way we
of
want.
meaning. This divorce between man and his life, the actor and his setting, is properly the feeling of absurdity, Camus says. Humanity seems out of place in this universe, seemingly silent, indifferent, and uncaring.
We just exist, bro.
The setting of
Till we don't.
Arknights mirrors this indifference. Millennia ago, a hyper-advanced civilization expanded across galaxies, only to be erased by the observers. Alien entities so beyond comprehension, they are more
The
akin to
observers.
cosmic entropy than invaders.
Ooh,
Despite
cosmic
desperate attempts to
entropy.
preserve their existence,
So it's nature.
Precursors' extinction was inevitable.
Yeah, it's
A
nature.
reminder that civilization itself is merely a temporary spark in an uncaring void.
True.
One of the many precursor creations left behind is Originium, a potent energy source. The mineral also powers the catastrophes that plague Terra, and corrupts the flesh of the living in a disease called oropathy.
So
As
terrifying,
far as
man.
the Terrans are concerned, Originium is indiscriminate and impersonal, spreading destruction all across Terra.
It just
Each
goes.
infection, each death,
It's nature.
are mere collateral in an uncaring universe, embodied proof Their suffering requires no reason. In the observers, their threat lingers, not out of malice, but because existence itself is fragile. Their return to Terra isn't a question of if, but when. So as actors in the setting, what do we do in the face of this absurd? In his writings, Camus categorizes 3 responses: literal, physical suicide, philosophical suicide, and lucid revolt. Physical suicide is straightforward. Life is not worth living, just give up.
GG's.
The other 2 are where the battle lines are drawn.
Yo, bro, I see you back in the lobby.
On in episode 15, and throughout the rest of Arknights. Do we choose to flee the silence, or fight in spite of it?
My favorite is to fight in spite of it. It's like, imagine you were creating a piece of art, let's say a painting. You've been painting this canvas for 5 years. And you know, once you release this, the entire world will actually acknowledge it as the most beautiful piece of work that you've created, right? But then we find out there's an asteroid that's gonna hit the Earth next week. Do you continue the painting even though it's for naught? Or do you give up and you go do something else? It's up to you, my friends. Let me know in the comments below.
At the heart of Arknight's story stand 2 architects, the Doctor, once known as Oracle, and their colleague, Priestess. We learn that amidst the Precursor's collapse, the greatest minds were tasked to find ways to preserve civilization. Thus, Priestess and Oracle created
AI!
where knowledge and experiences are stored as static data in
We'll
a
get
space
there
called
eventually.
the assimilator universe. Over the millennia,
assimilator
this data
universe.
seeped into the world, influencing and even guiding the evolution of new civilizations on Terra. Perhaps as Oracle had hoped, a garden for new life to grow. Yet, this is also the very cause of oripathy and catastrophes. The creation meant to prevent suffering has now become the direct cause of it. Even so,
It's like the Aeon of Abundance in Honkai Star Rail. It's so good in the beginning until you hit a specific level, either within the whole consciousness development of the society, or based off just individuals getting a certain level. They get to a certain amount of power, and then something comes and destroys it all. Because you got too much of that good thing. Crazy.
Priestess remains determined to achieve total
Crazy.
assimilation, only now extended to Terra's people. Upload all life into Originium's datascape. No more pain, no more uncertainty, no more death. Only an eternal, unchanging existence. Considering the reality,
Interesting.
her logic seems impeccable. The observers will return. Originium is unstoppable. We have already sacrificed so much. Why cling to futile suffering? Assimilation isn't destruction. It is evolution beyond pain.
You just become a hive mind.
Philosophical suicide.
You lose your own you.
Philosophical suicide is, by which a thought negates itself, intends to transcend itself in its very negation. Camus argues that any solution to the absurd is projected rather than observed, as logical proof is beyond the limits of the human experience.
It's up to the
To
individual.
arrive at a logical solution is inherently illogical, a betrayal of itself. Hence, to declare meaning
for
in
error.
science or religion isn't making a logical observation. It is hiding the absurd behind illusions, out of sight, out of mind.
Not my problem.
Priestess rejects the absurd not by logic, but by principle. To her, existence in the absurd is irredeemable, unjustifiable. But where Camus focused on passive escapism in Dogma, Arknights makes Priestess take a far more terrifying leap. Her solution is active and systemic, justified through scientific necessity and driven by godlike ambition.
Godlike ambition.
Suggests that she feels a warped sense of responsibility for the precursors, Originium, and Oracle themselves. Her
She's gonna
confidence in
save
the precursors'
everyone.
Accumulated knowledge that enabled them to bend the universe to their will, to traverse galaxies and terraform planets,
Technology.
convinces her of her own superiority. Priestess demands perfection that reality cannot provide. Thus, she commits to the eradication of the absurd,
Oh,
not through escapism, but by forcibly replacing it with a meticulously curated ideal.
Hmm.
In her logical despair and cosmic ambition,
Okay.
Priestess becomes the ultimate embodiment of the absurd's crushing weight. Surrender disguised as salvation.
It was all in their mind.
This struggle against the absurd did not begin.
Bro, this video is absolutely amazing. Thank you. Again, shout out to the Discord for submitting this. This is a work of art, my friend.
With Priestess. In fact, we find out in Babel, it is a struggle
Hit the like button.
with long ago when they were still
Boom.
Oracle.
Like that.
Before the events of the main story, KhunShawn woke Oracle up from their millennia-long slumber to enlist their aid in curing.
Bro, I love this art, bro. I swear it remind me of Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Yo, did Tetsuya Nomura have anything to do with this? Because, bro, this is so beautiful.
Apathy. They were brought to Babel, Rhodes Island's predecessor, and their leader, Teresa. Through them, Oracle
Oh my
immersed
gosh, bro,
themselves
this art
in
is
this new
crazy.
world.
Bro, look at this art, bro.
This new humanity that
Bro,
Oracle immersed
look at the ripples within the water. On an art. Oh my gosh.
themselves
Bro,
in
talent.
this new world,
Talent.
to fall in love with this new humanity that emerged. Yet, despite being Originium's creator,
This is
their
crazy.
research into Oripathy bore no fruit. No matter how many experiments they did, they couldn't figure out what exactly was causing the illness. Here, Oracle faced the full weight of the absurd. The universe refused to acknowledge the ideas
No answer.
to use Originium as a vessel for a more perfect civilization. When Oracle finds out Teresa was close to discovering the nature of Originium and how to dismantle it,
Now that's interesting.
Oracle's two ideals, duty to the precursors and compassion for the new Terrans, came into conflict. The absurdity of reality became unbearable.
Yeah. Can they out-perfect nature? Ooh, interesting.
Thus, collapsing into panic and despair, Oracle clings to the dogma of duty in a last desperate attempt at making it all mean something.
Sheesh.
In
It
a
has to
sense,
have a
the
reason.
Doctor's journey is a journey of redemption. Redemption for their past failure to live with the absurd by finally learning to live in spite of it.
There you
Having
go.
lost their memories after Babel, the Doctor rejoins Rhodes Island, guided only by
You
the
live
innate
because you
compassion
might as well
and
live, damn it.
Nia. In Act 1, Rhodes Island was challenged by Reunion, which forced Rhodes Island to confront their own idealism. Halua, Reunion's leader, began as an idealist too. Her revolt against the systemic suffering of the infected inspired thousands, earning her a vast array of allies.
Good.
Yet, the effort Reunion's cause demanded took a toll on its members. They couldn't win some grand, meaningful victory against suffering, against the system that oppressed them. They could only resist, and that was exhausting. Soon, Reunion started to splinter. Talua began losing what she had. First her close companion Alina, then the trust of her followers.
Then
her
they leave
faith
you,
in the
bro.
non-infected.
Then they leave you.
When it seemed like the system she opposed was
Yeah.
too great to overcome,
They all
she
left.
fell into despair and into the influence of Kashay,
Oh
the
no.
deathless black snake.
Somebody else
Under
is
Kashay's control,
reason.
Talua turned into a nihilistic, callous leader.
Yeah.
Talua will negate all value, all principle, to wreak vengeance
Nothing
on the
matters.
world.
So
As
destroy it.
Talua warns, nihilistic passion, adding to falsehood and injustice, destroys in its fury its ancient demands, and thus deprives rebellion of its most cogent reasons.
Anarchy!
Kills in the fond conviction that this world is dedicated to death. Reunion is what
Sheesh. Bro, the edge is just leaking all over that sentence. The edge. It's inside me.
Rhodes Island's future could have been. A community that once strove to build a better world, only to wreak vengeance upon it in despair. The old Reunion depended on grand meaning, on epic results, and was only overwhelmed with disappointment instead.
Wah,
But
wah.
there was one among them who defied that despair.
Who?
One so driven with scorn for fate,
Who?
even defeat could not bend them.
What's their name?
Until the end,
Patriot.
his will was unbreakable. With
With a name like that?
To give him a happy end in the
Okay.
company of those he loved.
07,
responded with
Patriot.
scorn. So what if he had failed everything? So what if his life was futile? So what if it was tragic? And yet again, The Patriot prophesied the world's doom and reached out to kill Amir. He chose to make one last defiant stand.
What do you do?
I have seen woe and tragedy. I have seen death and carnage. I have seen neglect and blasphemy. But someone once told me, it is all in our hands. If, in the future, this is all that awaits us, O little king of Sarkas, it is all in our hands. If this is fate, then I reject it.
Patriot's scorn was the choice. Amir's hope was the direction.
Fight fate.
In their clash, Rose Island inherited Patriot's resolve.
I see.
And forged a different answer. The Lucid revolt.
Wow. Absolutely amazing. Beautiful. Round of applause, everybody. Round of applause. Everybody, please hit the like button if you haven't. This is well made. Please, link in the description. That Thompson. Bro, you're cooking, bro. I gotta get you with the sub. He's cooking.
In many ways, the Doctor mirrors Camus' ideals. As an amnesiac and a precursor in an unfamiliar world, the Doctor fully embodies the divorce between actor and setting. As far as they know, there is no inherent reason for them to be here.
No reason?
Because of the amnesia,
do it anyway.
The Doctor's life is authentic, unbiased and unburdened by social dogma. Their instinct for compassion shines through. It is with this authentic life in mind that Camus makes his declaration. The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion. For Camus, Lucid revolt is the only proper reaction to the absurd.
Absolutely.
Perpetual refusal to either surrender to
You don't give up.
or to escape from it. To acknowledge the absurd, yet live in spite.
There's two people on the bus. One dude's looking out the window like this, looking at the wall. Nothing matters. Then you got this other guy looking out the window. It's a beautiful day outside. You can see everything. Nothing matters. Same thing, same concept, same context. Except it's not the same context. It's different. It doesn't matter. But does that matter to you? Let me know in the comments below. Let's continue.
The same way, the Doctor is fully aware of the vast gap between his ideals and the reality of the universe.
Deep.
Yet despite witnessing all their continual suffering, they affirm their compassion. Foolish is it not? There is no rhyme or reason to their choice.
And you do it anyway.
Stubbornness.
Yeah. Reason
Is the
for what?
genius of Camus, making the
You don't need
illogical
reason.
irrational.
You don't need
The
reason.
revolt isn't empirical or self-evident. It is a dogmatic gamble, but not in outcomes, rather in action and lived experience.
Yeah,
It
live
is
life.
choosing to see the stars even though the sky is dark.
Absolutely.
And believing in that choice. The Doctor's opposition to Priestess is not merely a difference in meaning.
This is so beautiful.
It is a defense of the very right to revolt. A right Priestess's plan would eliminate.
You have a right to revolt
Camus
against the
said,
system.
The struggle itself towards the heights is enough to fill a man's heart.
I believe
To
it.
save lives while surrounded by death, it is illogical, it is exhausting.
But you do it anyway.
Human. All too human.
Absolutely. Saving Private Ryan.
The lives we save, the opportunities we create, that in itself is so valuable, so worthwhile. That is the Doctor's answer. That is Rhode Island's answer. Not resentment.
beautiful
not
answer.
Escape. Instead choosing to be the Sisyphus that is happy even when the boulder falls.
Absolutely.
To be the light of revolt, the beacon of hope.
Live just
in
to
the
live.
void of the universe.
I love it.
That is absurd.
And that's laughing in the face of it.
I believe a thought's true value is
Hit
not
the like
measured
button again if you haven't
by
before.
action. We can talk until the end of days about the silence of the universe,
Yeah.
about nihilism and the absurd.
Of course
But
we
when
could.
the talking is done, the same question remains. How then shall we live?
You
The
choice.
moon tells us, live in revolt. But what does that struggle actually look like?
Push the boulder.
Arknights shows it's not a singular victory. It is not a final solution. And perhaps that isn't mere philosophical preference, but a narrative necessity. As a live service gacha, its own gameplay loop embodies the perpetual struggle. Preserving that absurdist tension aligns the narrative with the format. So instead, Arknight has been...
You know, I see this guy's face, and I think, yeah, I can see how they created it, man, because I feel like they're living it. Like, let's just make a game about the struggle of living. We're just living, bro. Like, that's it. That's it. Whatever you do within your lifetime is what you decided to do within your lifetime. And no, the cards were not maybe in your favor, but you can change the cards out. You can stack the deck to be in your favor. It just takes living for the sake of living, because there's many times where we all want to give up, bro. Life is not the easiest game ever made, nor should you expect it to be, bro. Some people choose to stop learning after high school. Don't let that be you, man. You can be successful. You are successful. Just keep doing what you're doing, bro, and keep living. This video is gonna make me cry, man. Let's continue.
Aligns the narrative with the format. So instead, Arknight has been showing us a map of how we get lost and how to find our way again. It is the vast cast of characters we have met in our long journey, each with their own struggles and determination.
We all have these struggles.
Who lost his family once and almost lost it again. Federico, the
oh damn,
logical executor.
Whoa, what's going on here?
More genuine than most. Ibnholz, whose very mind and existence was cursed, yet lives on.
His mind in existence was cursed? Wow, he's really going through a different life experience, eh? And he's still choosing to live? Gee, shout out to y'all if y'all got the same thing going on.
Each story is a testament.
I know some people that's been legitimately cursed, bro. It's crazy.
Against the unyielding darkness. Not for meaning we cannot see, but for the life we can feel. So I say to you, doctors, your life is in your hands. This earth is our Terra. Do not wait for salvation, fight for it. Push the boulder and find your joy, your victory, not in reaching the top, but in the strength it takes to push.
That's beautiful.
Keep fighting for the dawn.
Wow, shout out to the credits. Oh my gosh, that was art. Absolutely. A-R-T. I love this video so much, man. It's good to see videos like this again. Like, this comes from someone that is explaining the Arknight story, explaining it through philosophy, and explaining it poetically throughout the entire video. This entire video was storytelling on top of storytelling, and it's beautiful. So I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. If you did, hit the like button, share it with a friend, maybe join the membership link down below, and all members get early access to all videos. So much amazing stuff is happening on the channel, guys. I just came back from sparring twice in one day. Yes. So got some martial arts vlogs coming soon, man. I hope you guys are excited. If you guys are out enjoying the day, please feel free to share it in the Discord. We have an IRL place. You can just post, boom, today was a great day, and I love seeing it. So until next time, I will see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.